Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. I'm here in Nullsec because I think I might be trying to live a bit more and do some more small activities here and there in Nullsec because I've actually, recent times in EVE Online, I've been being a bit more like laid back. I've not really felt like doing as much hardcore stuff in HiSec in terms of like severe ISK grinding or anything like that. I just wanted to just sort of keep up to date with like what's going on in Nullsec, maybe listen to what's going on in our corporation's mumble, not doing like a whole lot of active stuff, more like just chilling here, maybe doing occasional just to shoot up a few rats or go and look in the market how it's doing, like not kind of crazy activity here. So what happened was I then moved my character here, and how I did this is that I had to go to HiSec and go jump clone, then go use the jump clone to move to nullsec, because previously I was actually in lowsec doing some Legion exploration, and it went really well. I had got some really good loot previously, and I felt like I wanted to just do some stuff in nullsec for the time being. The problem is, unfortunately, guys, the Legion's died. The Legion has been lost. It has been destroyed, because on the way back home to go to this clone bay in HiSec, which I was going to jump into nullsec, we actually got caught. And it's a bit annoying how this happened, and I'm wondering if you guys have any tips on how to survive these kinds of things, because it was not really something I expected to die from, because our Legion had a Covert Ops cloaking device, so I'm guessing that there was something that was enabling us to not cloak, because you can see here, I've managed to film a little bit on the gate. If we go here, you can see that I was trying to warp, like I started filming after I started to warp, but I was not able to get my cloak to work, and I then eventually got locked up. And I think it could be that maybe there was some wrecks or something, because it seems pretty crowded in this area right here. You can see I was only 4 jumps out from Jita, and then I was being targeted by all these guys, and I had a really boss reps on my ship, so it was nothing like weak stuff, but they called in all this backup with triple tornadoes. You can see there, look at that. They're going to soon absolutely annihilate me, but I actually was able to tank them for quite a bit, the initial tackle. So I was like, oh wow, I'm actually able to tank them, but never mind. Until those tornadoes came, then it was a different situation. But I was thinking maybe I could make my way back to the gate, because I was sort of trying to cruise back to the gate. But this is what happened. I got destroyed here on a gate, and I was not able to use my cloaking device. We can actually go back here, see a little bit what the situation is, or because I zoomed out a bit here, what kind of objects are nearby, because if there are drones or there are wrecks nearby, it usually makes it so that you're not able to cloak if they're like within 2.5 kilometers. So we can just see here quickly when I zoom out. Hard to see. Oh yeah, look at that. You see tons of drones they've got there. Just go here a second back here. Just need to be very close here. Yep, okay. So they seem to have quite a few drones. See, there are drone icons there, Rex here. So probably this is why I was not able to cloak, and that's a bit unfortunate. That is unfortunate there. And I did not have an MWD, so it was not possible really for me to just really quickly zip back to the gate. But this is just something I wanted to show you guys. Unfortunately, the Legion is lost. I even had this expensive armor repair on me that I was hauling back from, and the Ashmu blueprint I got from this 6 out of 10. So really unfortunate. Lost a tons of stuff here. It's just the way it is. I couldn't be bothered to get angry about it, because I was nothing really I could do apart from just maybe being a bit more careful. That system was probably camped a lot previously, so I probably should have looked at Ezekiel to see what was going on previously. But you can see here, A-type medium armor repair dropped, but no, actually it didn't even drop. It was just destroyed. Corpum A-type medium energy neutralizer. This and the Ashim was pretty expensive, but they got those, I guess. But at least the armor repair they didn't get. Oh, they got kinetic energized membrane as well, and I see type, but they didn't get my multispectrum, so that's good. But you see here, pretty expensive loss. Look at that prospect, got some attack on us, little scrub. But here I was thinking of doing some stuff here in nullsec, and something that I'm not guaranteeing that this is going to happen, but I've been talking a lot about this the last couple of months, is that I'm thinking of getting into capitals, and I have been training more and more skills as the time goes by. It's not something you can train directly like this. So I've got jump calibration to level 5, which is a skill that is required or usually required in most corporations, because it enables you to jump a certain distance. If you've got a bunch of people in the fleet who have not going to be able to use their jump drive to a certain distance, then it's going to be hard to coordinate everyone together. So jump drive calibration makes it so that your jump drive, the module on capital ships that enables you to jump from system to system without using gates, is able to go further. So I've actually got jump drive calibration level 5, and I've also got a bunch of these skills here being trained, and the one I want to get into first is a revelation. That is the dreadnought I've decided to use, and probably we'll be able to expand to even more expensive ones later, but I wanted to focus on the revelation first, because I was between the Phoenix and the Revelation, I was thinking about that, but then I just decided, okay, you know what, I'm going to go for the Revelation because I just think it's a really cool ship, and I've always been thinking about that being a potential ship. I was not 100% sure. I was thinking maybe the Phoenix, but now I've just decided, you know what, we're going to go Amar. We're going to go with the Revelation, and it has a bit to do also with that. My Marauder of choice is the Paladin, or probably the most used one I have apart from the Golem. It feels like, you know, you're going for Amar Marauder, go Amar Revelation as well. I think it's pretty cool, but this ship, I just think the Revelation is a really cool ship, and also maybe there's even upgrade potential to even more heftier ships in the future as well. So got these skills being trained here, basic skills, not like a high level capital repair system level 3. Like, it's not like we've got any high levels here, but we'll gradually be getting a lot further and further into high levels here, level 4s, some level 5s eventually. I want to also maybe, I think this might be a dumb idea, but then training some of these skills here for advanced industry to be able to potentially, you know, make some capital ships. Maybe that could be useful. I'm not really at all sure what is useful to be able to do it done in nullsec, but to me it feels like it is useful that you've got someone who's able to manufacture capital ships. I think that could be of use, and maybe even use of getting a ship down here. I'm really not at all familiar, so that's something I'm going to be learning in the future. I'm not at all familiar how you can get a capital ship, because they seem to be really hard to come by. Like, you can't buy them in highsec, you can't really buy them so many places you can't buy them in nullsec here, and there's only some few odd locations in lowsec which you're able to do it. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. I'm not really sure how I'm going to fly. I've heard that using capital ships is not at all as fun as it sounds, and then often you're just going to sit docked up, and eventually when a fleet commander calls you, then you just drive to a location, shoot, and that's it. So probably it's not going to be too epic, but I want to try something, you know, new that I've never tried in the game after all these years that I've been playing. It's never really tried capital ships properly, so it's something upcoming here. So that's why I'm just trying to learn more about capital ships right now in nullsec. And I'm not going to show you guys too much about this, but I just want to keep you guys updated to what I'm doing right now. Just like keeping on this mumble and just listening to what people are saying. And also I've joined these channels and been reading a lot on this online, these web pages, how to try to understand how capital ships usually are used in the game. I just think they're cool. So we'll see how the future entails. That was it for now. We lost the Legion, unfortunately. That's just how it went. 4 jumps out from Jita, lost it to a stupid gate camp. And I think the lesson learned, I guess, is just, if you've got expensive stuff, keep an eye on the Eve Gate Camp Check, which you can actually have. There's a website here called Eve Gate Camp Check, which you can put the system to system, and then they'll say if there's been kills recently. And that, I think, could have helped me, or could have saved me in this kind of situation, because there was a lot of people destroyed before me. I think it's unlikely that you are the first person to get destroyed in the gate camp. And that is, I guess, the lesson. A big loss, but it's just the way it is. I've got, thankfully, enough money to spare, unlike maybe other people that this would have cost them a lot. I've got a lot of money to spare, so it's not the whole world for me, but still just annoying, you know, that whole adventure, or most of that adventure, gone to a loss. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's enough for now. Legion loss and future capital plans. If you did enjoy the video or like something new, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.